Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of Lord Albrus Builds. I have some news for you guys. I notice if you watched episode 1, you'll notice a couple of things have changed here. And if you haven't watched episode 1, why not? Watch it. Go watch it. Watch it. Now. Now. Yes. Watch it. So, what happened, guys, is I was recording for this episode, and at some point during my recording, the recording software crashed, and I lost all of my footage. Now, that wouldn't have been so bad, except for it was really good footage, and it makes Albrus sad. What happened was I actually went out and did a little mining. That means bing bing, iron baby, and that's not all of it. I have a little bit more in here. And this happened, and this is what I was sad about, guys. I walked into this cave. I'll show it to you right away here. And 30 feet inside this cave, over here, there is a zombie spawner. And I got some really, what I thought was going to be great, funny footage. I managed to take the zombie spawner. I got the stuff out of the chests. And I talked about maybe setting it up as a grinder in the future. But unfortunately, the crash means you're not going to get to see that. But we'll take you down there, I believe. Yes, down here. Down here. I obviously didn't light this up well enough. Die, skeleton. Alright. And I will make some armor and some tools when I get back to base, but I figured I owe you guys some combat without armor because, well, we're going to have armor now, and you missed a whole bunch of cool stuff. So here we go. Now, I did make the change to hard. I got a little feedback from some viewers and some guys from the server. And they thought that hard was the way to go. Here's the zombie spawner I found. I did pull out all the mossy cobble from the floor. Oh, hi. I heard you, but I didn't see you right there. I did pull out all the mossy cobble from the floor, and I grabbed a bunch of iron here. And there's some iron in here, and there was some iron down there. And that's where I got all my iron, and over here as well. That's where I got all my iron, guys. All that iron that just came from that one little patch. I haven't gone too far. I did check out the plains adjacent to this really briefly, and happened to notice there was horses. So, exciting stuff. We're going to be able to get a horse very soon, especially since I already found saddles and armor. Or not armor. Just the saddles. Saddles and a name tag. Yeah, that's what I found now. Which direction was it again? It was... I'm lost already. Gotta get to know this world better. This way. Yes, okay. Yeah, so we'll go back and check out what I got, and we'll put some armor together. And we'll see if my farms have grown any. And we'll take it from there. That zombie spawner, I am going to turn that into a grinder. I'm not going to do it right away. There's not much point to a zombie grinder at this point. All it's going to give me really is levels. And I don't have an enchanting setup, so that's kind of irrelevant. Let's grab... Oh, yeah, I put it in the chest. Let's grab our iron from the... Oh, no, I'm carrying it. Derp. Let's make some tools. The most important thing at first is going to be the tools. I don't mind going without a piece or two of the iron armor as long as I have good iron tools. Let's make a shovel. And we'll replace this axe as well. Oh, derp. And the sword. So we now have a full set of iron tools. Oh, I did fight some spiders in that cave entrance. My first time through there. Managed to get a little more string, which you'll see there. and 2 more to make a bow. So we do have a bow now. I don't think we had that last episode. A couple arrows that have dropped off skeletons, but at this point, I'm still waiting on this chicken farm to happen to get a decent supply of arrows. I was super excited when I saw that spawner. I thought it might have been skeleton because there was a bunch of skeletons at the entrance to the cave, but turned out I was incorrect. It was a zombie, and we'll just leave it for now. I'll come back to that later. Oh. One of the cows got out. How'd that happen? Are they glitching through fence posts again? Oh, I hate that bug. Okay, no problem. Well, we got 1 wheat grown here. Oh, I did get a couple off camera. But the main thing I got off camera after I realized I had lost the footage, I came back and I recorded a little bit. I did a little bit without recording. Made a bed. Gathered some things. Wood being one of them. Just a little bit, not a ton, but enough that we can finish this level of the house, which was the kind of objective. I also gathered enough to build that ladder right down to the bottom. We are eventually going to have a water drop, under this spot right here, and another trap door blocking it off so I can have a quicker way down than even the ladder. But for the time being, that'll do. I didn't run into any caves down there, so that's just going to end up being an off-camera strip mine, I would imagine. Strip mining, like caving, I'll do on camera a little at least. Strip mining, obviously not. We're going to keep that to when I am not recording. Now, I was doing some thinking. I think I mentioned in the episode 1 that the Flying Sheep are going to be doing UHC coming up. Super excited about that. In fact, I kind of have a plan to get myself a little better prepared for it and give you guys some good footage along the way. There is a public UHC server out there, and they do hour-long games of up to, I think it's 30 people, playing in a 1,000 by 1,000 map, which will make it a lot tighter than what you generally see in a Minecraft UHC, but it will give me an opportunity to play against a lot of people and try to avoid taking damage and get all of those UHC skills back in shape. Because while I have played on that public server before, it's been a while. Lately, I've been kind of focusing on my building, and I haven't wanted to play any PvP, but obviously I need to train, because some of these guys on this server, or so I'm told anyway, are quite skilled at the PvP, and I'm not. So, training it is. I may even invite Zyke along, Zykarsis, and see if we can do some teams. They do have a team server as well. Isn't it night yet? Come on. Really? Just want to sleep. I may, so I may invite Zykarsis along as well. We may end up doing a couple of team games. I think he's going to end up being my partner in the Flying Sheep UHC. I think we're going with teams of 2 for the first one, from what I understand. Still no hard date on that yet, but it is coming, and I will keep you informed. In the meantime, I'm going to record Training Day, and that is going to be my PvP training series. It probably just a mini series, run for 4 or 6 episodes or something like that, of me playing. Or actually, it'll probably be 8 or 12 episodes, 8 to 12 episodes, because they're hour-long games, and I'll be uploading in half-hour chunks. But 5 complete games on the server anyway, or so, just to kind of brush up on the skills. Where do we want to start here? Do we want to go back to the house? Yeah. Let's do some building. So, obviously, I'm going to run out of room here. I mean, I've only played a short time, and I've already started bumping into space issues. So, we're going to need to make another level. Now, that was the intention all along. Oh, I didn't get any spruce wood. We'll fix those after. That was the intention all along, to put a second floor on here, so it was planned for. Just placing a couple of blocks to place against there. We'll remove those in a moment. And we're going to make this floor one space bigger on all sides. We're going to give a little overhang to the first floor. How did I do that? And that will give us some depth, hopefully. Depth is super important in builds. It's really underestimated by a lot of novice builders. I've seen a lot of people that are really good with textures, but they only have maybe 2 layers or sometimes even 1. They build flat walls. Yeah, they got 3 textures in there, but flat walls. We don't do that here on this channel. We do depth of field. And this build is definitely going to include some of that. Oh yeah, ravine. This build is definitely going to include some of that. At the beginning here, it's just going to be basic 2 levels of depth. Once I get the basic structure up, then we will add a 3rd level of depth on top of that. For those of you that have watched my episode 1 on the Flying Sheep server, my SMP episode, you will have seen my spawn house. This is along that line. Obviously, when I'm recording from day 1, I'm not going to have the materials I had when I'm building the stuff on the server. I had 2 weeks of mining materials for those builds, and I certainly don't have that here. So it's going to be a little more light on the expensive blocks, but along the same lines. Some of that semi-steampunk gravity-defying stuff. I kind of picked this style up from BOO. I know he picked it up from someone else, and I don't remember the guy's handle off the top of my head. But you know what? I'll look it up, and we'll link it in the video when I put this up. I think it's important to give the original builder some credit. But I also want to give B-Dubs some credit because I never would have found him without B-Dubs. So, hey, thanks B-Dubs for turning me on to this style. Love it, love it. So here's our second floor. We're going to go with an oak floor just because I use a lot of oak, so I have it. The floor I'll probably swap out eventually. Now, we talked about odd numbers last time. I closed myself in, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. So this corner? Yeah, it'll be this block. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I think we talked a little bit last episode about even and odd. The beautiful thing about stepping out an odd structure is it's still going to be odd. So I can do this same alternate thing, and my posts will still end up on the outside and on the outside of windows, which is great. At least provide basic symmetry. We will be breaking up that symmetry later with some overhangy stuff and, yeah, some terraforming. We'll get to that in a bit. Let's a few of these. Hey, didn't I have some bones? Yeah, excellent. But for the time being, it's just housekeeping. Got to get these farms up and going. Just 1 seed. Not having very much luck with these seeds. Get another one here? No. 1 seed off 2 plants. That's not good. All right, so let's polish some of these off, get some wheat going, and breed those cows, because I'm sure it's been long enough since I bred them last. I think the last time I bred them was on camera with you guys. Need to keep doing that on a regular basis. I can't let it go too long here, because we're going to need an enchanting table. And that means leather. Lots and lots of leather. And I'm going to need item frames as well, both for building and for my storage room. And of course, those take 1 leather as well. So yeah, cow farm. Excellent. Wheat farm is slowly expanding to its maximum size. Excellent. Let's take the wheat over to the cows and say hello. Make a baby. Excellent. Oh, repopulation. Give me. Hey. Wait. Where's my... I should... Oh. Did I get it last time? I don't know. The achieve? Don't remember seeing it last time. I'll have to go back to the video. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to cut here for a moment. I'm not sure exactly how long I've been recording. To be honest, I kind of derped up and didn't start my timer. So I'm going to cut here for just a moment, check out how much time we have left, and I'll be right back. Hey there, guys. Just tabbed out and checked my timer, and I realized we were at about the 15-minute mark. Decided to make up that iron armor. Turns out I did have enough for a full set of iron and tools. Hello, Mr. Creeper behind me. I better deal with him. Turns out I did have enough iron, I should say, for a full set of armor and tools. So I have those now. And I thought maybe we would go and do a little bit of caving. I think we're not going to stick to that whole 15 to 20 minute episode idea. It is a lot easier for me in terms of uploading. I currently have terrible internet speeds. I live on the west coast of Vancouver Island, and no real good high-speed connections out here. So unfortunately, it takes me forever to upload an episode. However, that is going to change. I'm moving to Vancouver in a month, and my speeds will be improving dramatically upon my arrival. Now, that being said, I think because we're not getting as much accomplished as I want with these 15 to 20 minute episodes after watching my first couple episodes, I'm going to step it up. I'm going to suck it up, and until I move, I'm just going to suck it up and do the 25-minute episodes and take the longer to upload. I think we'll get better content out of it, and in the end, you guys will be happier, I'll be happier. Yeah, we'll all be happier. So, this poor ass ravine. Seriously, guys, have you ever seen a ravine with less in the walls? Look at that. There's nothing. There's no iron. There's like 6 visible... Oh, okay, there's a little more coal down there. There's like 10 visible pieces of coal in this whole ravine that I can see. That's crazy. Usually there's a little bit of iron. I think that's even below 40. There could be gold in this ravine, and there just isn't. But we're going to go down here and check it out anyway. Maybe there's something hidden back there in the shadows. And it's here. And very, very easily accessible. I know that cave system that I showed you that the spawner is in is pretty much played out. It's a pretty tiny cave system. It has like 4 entrances to the surface. So I thought when I first found it that it might have some potential and we could go mining for a while in there. But it doesn't look like that's the case. It is completely played out already. So I figured this ravine's here. Might as well take a look at the bottom and see what there is to see. Hello, chicken. Well, you're not going to ever be in my farm, so die. I can use your feathers for my arrows. All right. Oh, Skelly. Ah, damn it, he saw me. Yeah. That's what happens, Skelly. Teach you to shoot me. All right. Now, first rule of caving with Lord Albrus. Always have an escape route. I play some Vex maps, and I learned that pretty quick playing super hostile maps by Vex. If you're not familiar with Vex and his maps, do you live under a rock? No, seriously. If you're not familiar with Vex and his maps, they're incredibly difficult and a super amount of fun. The idea is that there's a monument, and there's spaces on that monument for 16 different colors of wool. and you have to collect them from a variety of terrible dungeons designed to kill you. And Vex is really good at designing the dungeons to kill you. I have played a lot of those, so I think pretty much all of them except for Hills of Mu, actually. My time spent playing those has taught me to always have an escape route. Whenever I get to a too high place, you will see me building stairs. Or putting in a ladder, one of the two. Get out of here, zombies. Oh, jeez. Right up in my face. Hey! Oh, hey. Thanks. I didn't notice that iron. Oh, wow. Where'd you come from? Oh my god, there's more. Okay. Stop listening for noises. I did turn my hostile creatures sounds down, guys. Got some feedback last episode that was a little high for people. So I have turned that down. Where are you coming from? The ravine. Weird. I was just there. There was no zombies there. And then... Okay, whatever. But, yeah, always have an escape route. I learned that real quick with Vex. If you do not have a planned escape route that you can run out of, you're just dead. So that's something to keep in mind while we're caving, especially as I'm practicing a little bit here for UHC. I don't want to take a lot of damage. I definitely don't want to die. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, I am going to do most of my smelting with that lava pool on the surface that we found for the time being. The reason I am grabbing this coal is I like the block. The coal block is pretty, and I want some of it for my build. So I am going to be collecting a little. It's more of an accent block for what I'm going to be using it for, so I won't need a ton of it, and I probably wouldn't try and harvest a ton of it. Oh, jeez. I probably wouldn't even try to harvest a ton of it until I had a fortune pick. Fortune makes these things a lot easier. So we got a little bit of iron. Let's, maybe they came from this side of the waterfall. Oh, well. Hello, zombies. Are you stuck back there? Oh, that's awesome. Hi. They're stuck back there. That's great. Oh, hey. You took a funny bounce. So, let's get over here, check the rest of the ravine, and then we'll head back with the spoils. Not going to do a ton of caving on camera today. Just need some basic resources. I will eventually need some pistons and iron doors and other things, so a little bit of more iron was definitely in order. I think we're good. Oh, wait. A couple more pieces of iron up here that have evaded my attention. Beautiful. And do I have ladders? Yeah, not enough ladders. I don't have any wood. I guess I go back up the staircase. I was thinking maybe I'd put a ladder down here, but I don't know. There's not much point, I guess. I've pretty much played this out now, too, other than coal. And we'll get the coal off camera. There's no reason I'm going to harvest blocks on camera. Oh, broke my own rule here. Oh, hey. Yeah, I broke my own rule there. Didn't have an escape route. I guess I could see everything at this point. But yeah, let's get an escape route here. Beautiful. And get back up to the surface. Throw this iron in the furnace. Little more wheat growing. I don't know if I have 2 or 3 pieces there yet to breed, but we'll take a look. Yeah, throw that on the fire. Yeah, probably do. 2 pieces. Yeah, that's all I need. So, oh, I got an extra seed here somewhere. So here we go. Replant. Oh, one more. Oh, oops, wrong one. Sorry, seed. And feed the cows. And I think we're going to call it an episode after that, guys. But it's been fun today. I hope you enjoyed the footage, regardless of the fact that we lost that incredibly fun footage. Oh, I'm definitely sleeping tonight. Rainstorm. Alrighty. So in the house we go. And I'm going to call it for now, guys. You have a great day. Albrus out.